Hi, Cancer. Thanks for being here for your new moon in Virgo tarot reading for August 27th, 2022. And again, I read with the moon cycle. So this is a new moon bringing in new cycles. Also, because I have my YouTube sea legs, do a quick introduction of myself. My name is Susie, and I may be new to YouTube, but I am not new to the tarot. 25 plus years being a student of the tarot, and forevermore. So much to learn, so many levels to the tarot. All right, well, that's enough. Let's get started with your reading. So, the first column is what does the new moon bringing you want to bring you for this new cycle, and we're looking at the Four of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So we are on an emotional ride this this lunar phase. It looks like you are going to have some options. And I think what's happening is you're a little bit bored of what you have, or dissatisfied with what's happened prior, or what you've received emotionally prior to this point. I think you are getting the opportunity to think about choices, and the choices that you've made to create emotional balance in your life. Everything can't be happy and roses all the time, but we can always try and balance our emotions out. And I say this because Cancer is the King of Cups card for me, and the King of Cups is somebody who has mastered their emotions. And so you are absolutely on a path to mastering emotion. And it looks like there is going to be an emotional offering of some sort, and maybe some confusion as to decide or choose what it is that you want, and even a sort of a reevaluation of what you've chosen before, and how's it worked out for you. And what the universe is showing you is that it hasn't brought you that much joy, or you get bored rather quickly. And one thing I know about Cancers is it's a cardinal sign, and so you have very high expectations for the people around you. You want them to match your cardinal energy, and if they don't, it's quite easy for you to just cut it out, just to stop the relationship, move on, release it and let it go. But it kind of leaves you wanting, and I do feel like there is this boredom or dissatisfaction that you're feeling with your emotional life at this time. But again, I also think that it is a time to reevaluate your choices, and understand that through your choices, you've come to this feeling of dissatisfaction. But I do think that something is going to be offered to you out of the blue, literally, blue cloud. And but it's definitely something you're not seeing coming. Look, even the hearts are there. So I think it's one that could be for the better. Something coming in, from what I'm seeing. You are responding with the Hierophant and the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is my Scorpio card, and Scorpio likes to play in the mud. They will dig deep. They have an interesting intensity. So I do feel like this path that you're going to go on for the next 2 to 4 weeks is going to really sort of, I don't know, make you dig deep. I do think that sometimes you can be your own worst enemy in regards to emotional happiness. You seem to block yourself. The Five of the Hierophant, the Five, is instability, and it's instability so that it pushes you to become more balanced, to become more stable. And The Hierophant is a card of, yes, it's a card of organizations, schools, hospitals, just larger organizations, religion, that sort of thing. So there's a tradition and how things are traditionally done. I do think that Cancers are traditionalists. I do think they have that energy about them. But for me, the Hierophant is a no answer. And I think very often that's what I mean by you block your opportunities. It's a quick no for you. It's a very quick no. Um, is that wrong? Is it right? It doesn't matter. Every decision you make has challenges and rewards. But what this cycle is showing you is, why do you have this emotional dissatisfaction or boredom? And again, you have particular values, particular traditional values that you really won't give up on. That's you. That's what you think. And again, it's a cardinal sign, so it's a very high intensity with the Scorpio of this is what I believe and this is what I want, and I accept nothing less. But people are fallible, and not everybody has this cardinal energy of Cancer that you have. So I believe with the Queen of Cups there, you're going to really be digging deep into sort of questions about the emotional life that you have built for yourself. I think you'll explore things that are not revealed to you. So the Hierophant holds up two fingers. Three of them are down, so you have partial information, not all of it. And perhaps you're going to dig really deep and look into your emotional life to gather that information. I also have the feeling that divine inspiration, divine messages, divine information comes in as a Queen of Cups is very intuitive and psychic, as is Cancer. I feel that Cancer is a very psychic sign. Still, the 5 is a no for me. So if you had a particular question, I'm going to say no, not yet. Scorpio is a November card, so you may be looking at a time frame of November, towards the end of the year, when things might change for you. But at this time, I would say there is a temporary no, a temporary block. And you may be the one who is blocking it, because this is how you're reacting to this situation. So if something is being offered to you right now, it's a confusing moment, it's a confusing choice, you're not sure whether to take it or not, and you may just say, no, let me explore my options, let me look a little bit deeper. The result of this, however, is the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. So if you're looking for actual love with a partner, that's very possible that you open yourself up to allowing that to come in. And I say that because the Ace of Cups, yes, divine inspiration, love, compassion are coming in, but you have to also release some old ideas, some old traditional values, perhaps, that you held on to. And in order to receive that. So a full cup can't accept anything new. So it's time to release some of the old and allow something new to come in. The Lover's card. Yes, it's love. Osho has a very interesting take on this card. And that is, there are 3 types of love. One of them is sexual. And so you see that with the 2 partners here. It's the lowest form of love. Then you have the middle form of love, which is, I think, what we consider relationships and romantic kind of love. And then you have the higher love, and that's compassion. And those and so that's the angelic type of love. So when choices are the mundane or the higher, and I think you will be inspired to receive a higher kind of love. I do see a new emotional beginning for you, but it does come from the idea of choosing something um, beyond yourself. So it's great to have love in your life. When you are compassionate, there's even more. There's a boundless love there, and no need for blockages, no need for the traditional values, because those are sort of a set of judgments. Tradition is we do this, not that. We follow these rules, not that one. But compassion is all encompassing. Compassion is beyond any rules or regulations. It is the highest form of love. I do believe that. I do see love in your future. I do see you choosing for a higher type of love, and I do think that at least the idea or the principle of it comes in very strongly by the end of this cycle. Um, I think I'm going to leave it there, but I do ask one question more, which is, what does Spirit want you to know? And it's in regards to these 2 weeks and this particular reading. So what's the main takeaway from this? You have the Hermit. The Hermit is not usually with people. The Hermit is off on their own. So I do think this is an internal, emotional cycle for you. I think you are reevaluating. The Spirit is saying, evaluate what has happened in the past, what you've done, the choices that you've made, where it's brought you, digest it, understand it, and then come back out into the world and put it into practice. You may be also seeking somebody. That might be a big wish for you, that you're seeking a person. Seek someone who is wise. Seek someone who is able to take in information and digest it, and have deeper understandings. And I just think that's actually, I think it's you. But here's the nice thing: you usually get your mirror in a relationship, and it doesn't matter in what type of relationship it is. There's always a mirror there for you. There's always something that will reflect back on you, and that helps you to know yourself better. And that's the 9, that's the Hermit, which is know thyself, and it makes life more real and on a higher level. Okay, Cancer. I think that's complete reading. I hope it's been helpful. I enjoyed reading it. I wish you the best for the next 2 weeks. I'll be back to do the full moon reading. Have a great 2 weeks, and thank you. Bye.